Hi, Pedi Pal families. I'm Margie. I'm one of the nurses on the program, and I'm going to read a book about St. Nicholas Day, which is a holiday celebrated on the night of December 5th into December 6th in the areas of northeastern Europe, such as Belgium and the Netherlands. And my book is called A Wooden Shoe for Nell by Vicki Johnson and Kelly Walseth, illustrated by Kelsey Anderson. Poppy the dog was kind and wise, with creamy tan fur and brown sparkly eyes. A litter of pups had blessed Poppy's heart, and a story for each would soon now start. Poppy knew that the world was filled with traditions and fun, and she wanted each pup to learn about one. With a lick for a kiss, Poppy nuzzled each pup. She knew it was time, as they looked all so grown up. She gave a quick bark as she showed them the bag that held magical charms to go on each tag. Their eyes on the bag, and each one to see. The pups barked at once, "Which one is for me?" Poppy picked out a charm, and her smile soon grew as she showed little Nell a small wooden shoe. "What's this?" wondered Nell. "My charm is a shoe? Oh, Nell, the Netherlands are waiting for you. To Holland you'll go for St. Nicholas Day." Nell's magical charm then whisked her away. The shoe charm took Nell to a quaint little town where snowflakes were falling on trees tall and brown. All the windmills in Holland stood covered with snow, and bright yellow tulips lay sleeping below. Nell then led to a warm, friendly door. She poked her way in to see a bit more. A girl spotted Nell first and ran for a hug. Nell kissed her and circled and sat on the rug. The girl said to Nell, "We're preparing for Nick. There's so much to do for the December the 5th. The family began with a seasonal song. The girl cuddled Nell and she barked along. Then Mama picked up the first box from the pile. "The bells," said the children to Nell with a smile. The little pup saw and felt how the joy spread. "Ring the bells loudly," was what Mama said. Then Nell was surprised. In came a tree inside. But how can this be? They all taught the pup how to trim it with care. With bright bulbs and ornaments each branch would wear. Next it was time for the kids to unwrap their fine wooden shoes from the storage sack. They polished and shined and giggled and laughed. Not one of them noticed the cold winter's draft. The wood on their shoes began to glisten and glow, so Nell gave a lick and helped sparkle the toe. Nell loved the shoes, but what were they for? She looked at the boy, and he opened the door. "Go fetch now, Nell," said the boy to the pup. She tilted her head and then quickly jumped up. Down in the cellar, she searched all around, looking for carrots that had to be found. She spotted a bunch that was just the right size, and then snatched them up with a gleam in her eyes. The barn was her next stop for a small bunch of hay. She raced through the snow and was soon on her way. She grabbed a mouthful of straw and was called back quick. They needed these things to prepare for St. Nick. The pup dashed inside and shook snow to the floor. "Good girl, Nell," said Mama as she closed the door. The children were waiting for their clogs by the tree. Papa poked at the fire and Mama made some tea. "Hurry, Nell," shouted the kids with delight as the pup brought the treasures she'd found for the night. Now each clog was ready for St. Nick's kind horse. They were placed by the fire with little Nell's help, of course. The family grew sleepy from their busy day, so they went off to bed, patting Nell on their way. And she tried to keep watch on the shoes. The warmth of the fire soon put Nell in a snooze. Then bright rays of sunshine were tickling her eyes. When she woke, Nell had quite a surprise. The carrots and hay St. Nick fed to his horse gifted oranges, candies, and corns of all sorts. With a bark and a jump, Nell circled with joy, as soon as she was joined by the girls and the boy. The best part of all was the bone left for Nell, because now she had a new story to tell. She knew that St. Nick had left her best treat, and hoped maybe next year they'd all actually meet. She'd learned about love on this old Dutch tradition, and now understood the charm's true definition. The end.